Hey there, I'm Robert Bacon, and today you're listening to me on The David Bradley Show.
All right, everybody. Glad y'all are watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe, follow. It helps us. It helps us all out. I almost said a bad word. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you were about to say.
I don't know. I have no clue. Sometimes it's just, it's like you get off from work and you come home and you're just like, you get a little rattled in your brain or something.
You're flying from, you're off the fly.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you just, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, we're going to sit here and talk to Robert Bacon, and we're going to have some fun, and we're going to discuss, what do you want to discuss? Life?
Anything you want to discuss.
Oh, dude. Where'd you grow up in Missouri?
In Missouri, around Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
Lived in St. Louis a little bit, mainly Springfield, Missouri.
Say I used to do a run that went through Missouri, straight on over to Kansas City. I did that every other day.
Yep. Wow.
It was fun.
It's a nice area.
Oh, it's lovely. And the wind and stuff, the storms that would blow up, man, I was just like, wow.
Yeah. They
were intense.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. And you was, you was just right there off 70.
Yep. I'm from Butler, Missouri, which is about an hour and a half from Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then I went to college in Springfield, Missouri.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on out there.
Whole lot of stuff. Yeah. Bible Belt.
Yeah. It's weird. Everybody says Nashville's the Bible Belt, but I'm like,
no, it's not. No. There's a lot more churches here.
Yeah.
But Springfield, Missouri is definitely the Bible Belt.
Oh, yeah.
That whole area is the Bible Belt.
I think that's more like the buckle of the Bible Belt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, for sure.
Holding it all together. It's crazy. That was one thing I was really curious about because, it said that you were right there at Fort Leonard, Missouri, and I used to pass a fort right there off 70, and I can't remember which one it was. Was it Fort Leonard?
It was Fort Leonard Wood. It's right off 70. Yep.
Yeah, because I went through there.
It's right past. It's either before St. James, Missouri, or it's after. It's somewhere in there.
Right. Yeah, because it was always. I used to enjoy it because you could see all kinds of stuff when you went by.
Yeah.
Helicopters, all kinds of crap.
Yeah. We still see them all the time out in Franklin coming from Clarksville.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those big military helicopters all the time.
We get them here too. Of course, for some reason, we're in like a flight plan.
Yeah.
For Nashville Airport. Yeah. So it's like every minute and a half, you got to, whatever size planes they are now going over. And it gets crazy. You sit outside and you're like, you want to relax, and the only thing you hear is, yeah, not happening.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So there was one thing I wanted to talk to you about because I was really curious about it. Because that song hit home with me on so many freaking levels, man.
Which one?
Thinking.
Drinking, thinking? Yeah.
Yeah, drinking, thinking.
That song is just so amazing, and we actually did the video at John Rich's bar downtown. And I don't know if you've seen the video. It's on YouTube.
That's what I was watching.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. And we did that song. I'm still doing well with that song.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that? Was it a life experience or?
Well, I didn't actually write that. That was wrote by Tom Shapiro, Rick Bowles, and Tony Martin. And a friend of mine at the time that works for George Strait, Wes Hightower, was doing harmonies on a lot of records in town.
Yeah.
And he's the one who got that song for me and pitched it to me, and I cut it and it's done gangbusters for me.
Oh yeah.
That's the actual title of the new record that's coming out this year. The country record, Drinking Thinking. It's a full record coming out, 15 songs. Yeah. And that's on there.
See, I love that because a lot of people, they're only doing like EPs or something like that. And
well, on my Christmas record 3 years ago, I released What Christmas Means to Me. Then I did an EP, which won Album of the Year at the Josie Awards. And then I turned around and did the full record, which came out in November of this last year.
Yeah. See, that's what I love. Are you going to do vinyl on it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll probably do vinyl on Drinkin' Thinkin' record and the Christmas record.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm seeing where vinyl's making a big comeback, man.
Everybody's doing it. We were at Jason Aldean's 31 number one hit party at CRS, and he put his whole record out on vinyl.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on it.
Oh, you don't have it yet?
No, I ain't got it yet.
Oh, they handed them out at CRS if you were at the party.
See, that's where I missed out.
Yeah, you got to get to CRS.
I was hoping they would actually put it out to where you could buy it.
I'm not sure what they're doing on that. One of my real close friends that I've co-wrote a lot of stuff, he's got some songs on that record. I think he's got 21 songs on there of the 31.
Yeah. Was one of the songs that Jason did, This I Gotta See.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm still amazed that it didn't go up to number one because of that the whole song just struck so much, especially with me because I was an over-road driver for a long time. Mm-hmm. I just figured it would strike more with a lot of people.
Right.
And
you just never know. That's why you put out as many songs as you can because you never know what's going to take off.
Yeah. Now, you brought up pitching. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of songwriters out there. They don't even know how to pitch a song.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, to be honest with you, it was tough for me until I got in with the right people.
Right.
Really good producer who put me in with a guy who I write all my stuff with now.
Yeah.
And he is constantly pitching our stuff every day. And that's how we got all these Christmas songs and all these Christmas movies is because he's pitching it every day.
Yeah.
Every day he's pitching it. And at TSAI Awards, I was up for, I think, five nominations. Didn't win, but it's still about you're building a resume.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Well, it's a nomination that counts.
Right. It counts. That's right. And so every Tuesday, I believe it is, he's at the TSAI deal, and they're always, it's based on points.
Right.
So, and then at the end of the year, however many points you got, it turns into a nomination.
Okay.
It's kind of what my understanding is about it. I didn't even really know much about it, but he's always calling me, hey, I'm at TSAI tonight, and you got a point for whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, I've actually, I don't know, I think I'm like a little bit of a muse because I've told stories and people turned them into songs.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, I just need to do this and I need to do that. And I'm like, no, I don't think you do it like that. I think you need to go this lane and stay over here. And
right. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, people say this is a 10-year town.
No.
Not for me, it wasn't. It took a lot longer than 10 years. And it's really about just getting in that right circle. Mm-hmm. And once it works, you stay there. But the problem is a lot of people will come to Nashville. I always say this on these podcasts. They'll come to Nashville and they're always looking for who can do them better.
Yeah.
Right. And they'll leave them and go to somebody else. And it's like, no, you need to figure out what works and stay with it. There's going to be ups and downs in anything.
Well, yeah. And then what I preach to a lot of people is just because somebody comes up to you and says, you're great, I love your stuff,
right,
I can make you a star, research the crap out of them.
Yeah. Yeah. When I first came to town, I had, people telling me, oh, your record's the best. And it really wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And it's because they're taking your money.
Oh, yeah.
They're taking your money and you're not getting a good product. Booking agents do it too.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden I'm getting a bill I'm paying for booking to do a show. And it's like, really?
And then you're like, wait a minute, I booked this myself.
Right. And it's hard to get bookings right now too, because a lot of these fairs and festivals, they know they can get somebody to do it for $500 instead of $5,000. Right.
Well, yeah.
You can't even get on a bus for under $10,000.
No.
And you got to pay your band. You got to pay. I mean, right now, the way it is, if you're playing, you're paying.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a major label.
Well, the big part that I don't like is the whole touring aspect of it. And you're getting some of these just starting out artist or a couple of years in artist. And to me, they're just like, they're ripping them off.
Yeah. Well, there's so much competition, and it's so hard to get anything done. I've got a lot of friends that were on major labels that got off because they just wanted to do their own thing, and they wanted to be able to do it at their own pace and put out as many songs as they wanted to put out, not what the label was telling them they had to put out.
Yeah.
So we were just at the Opry the other night with a friend of ours that's the story he told me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've actually talked to a couple that they were just like, they both said the same thing. You know, it's with everything that's going on with the social media and everything else, you can do a lot of stuff yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Or just have a good team.
Yeah. Have a good team behind you. That's right.
That's what I've been preaching that, because I was just like, just get a real good team, people you can trust.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, people are going to tell you what you want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
And if you got money, they're spending it.
Well, yeah.
I've been down that road too.
Oh, yeah. I used to do lights and sound and stuff all over Nashville. And I drove truck during the day, during the week. But on the weekends, I was always doing, I was in the production booth, and I was in a lot of these clubs. And I was a light director at the Limelight for 2 years. And it amazed me because I wasn't in that little pattern, artist, management, all that stuff with the club. But I was there seeing it happen.
Right. Yeah, I understand that.
And I was just like, what the hell, man? I mean, artists were getting the short end of the stick from the get-go.
Yeah. Well, it's like The Voice in American Idol.
Yeah.
They don't even let them do anything unless they sign something, and their parents can't be there and the lawyer can't be there.
Nope.
I've got so many friends that have been on Idol, and it's like they take 10 years of your life.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
Because I've had several friends that's been on the Idol, and that NDA that they put them on blows my freaking mind.
Yeah.
And then when they do the YouTube videos and stuff, they don't see none of that money. Idol does.
That's right.
The Voice does, And I'm just like, I don't get it. It drives me nuts how all of it. Because it used to be we all helped each other.
Yeah.
We all done everything we could, And that's what I was telling somebody else the other day. If every artist that's out right now, whether they just started or they're 10 years into it, if they would just like, share, and follow each other's material, the numbers would be phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, in that sense, we're doing a Christmas record that's Robert Bacon and Friends. And we're going to have like 30 people on there.
Yeah.
And what's good about that is that you can have all of those artists putting that on their social media.
Yeah.
Then you can do writers' rounds with that. You can do shows with that. You can rent the Franklin Theater with that. Think about that. 30 artists on there, promoting that on their socials.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing you're talking about.
Yeah. And then those 30 artists that are on there, share it to their socials, then their friends share the crap out of it. I mean,
then all of a sudden you get that algorithm that's just flying.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all about the algorithm.
Yeah.
The unicorn of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I get people, I get really tickled because people find out that I was born and raised in Nashville. And they're like, oh my God, you're a unicorn. And I'm like, what?
That's funny.
It's crazy, man.
That is crazy, yeah.
Because I would get that, like, if I did a run to California and back or something like that, it was like, everybody was like, I love your accent. And I'm like, what accent are you talking about?
Right.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I never heard that in Missouri, though, because they talk kind of like what I do, so.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is.
So what came first, the guitar or the songwriting?
The songwriting.
So you learned guitar or piano or something?
I'm still working on guitar.
Still
working on that. Yeah. I don't play live because I'm not I'm not that good yet. I'm still working on that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of artists out there that they don't play at all.
I know.
You know, and
or there's ones that act like they do and they plug in, but they're really not.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love that. You can always tell them too, because they've always got the other guitars behind them playing. They're holding the guitar, and you're like, are you going to strum? Or are you going to do anything? Right. Why have the guitar there?
I used to do that as a prop, but now I don't, because people conceive that as that's fake.
Yeah.
So I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because it was like, God, there were so many people in history that they could only play like 2 chords or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
you shouldn't hold it if you're not going to play it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but you're killing yourself.
That's right.
I don't like it.
Because people, they'll, you know, everybody's looking to tear somebody down.
Yeah.
And that happened to me. I was doing some stuff down on Broadway, and I wasn't playing. I wasn't plugged in. It was actually a night when it was one of those really small stages. It was small.
Yeah.
It was probably half the size of this room, a fourth the size of this room.
Yeah.
And there was not enough monitors. I couldn't plug even if I wanted. But I didn't know how to play. That is the truth.
Yeah.
And I was holding my guitar, and they just picked me apart, because those people down on Broadway, that's all they're ever going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Is Broadway players. So they don't like artists coming in and, you know, getting up and doing 4 or 5 songs, even though I was invited.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be careful on a lot of it, because even on situations where you're invited, then they want to throw you under the rug or do something, you know?
Yep.
That's what, it blows me away how it all works.
Yep. But at writers' rounds, I do a lot of those. I don't hold a guitar. I have a guitar player there with me who will sing some songs. I sing some songs, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You do Chasing Melodies much?
I haven't done that one yet, no.
You got to do that one.
I'd love to. Where's that at?
Caitlin?
Nashville Palace on Tuesdays.
So I have done live shows at the Nashville Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have a friend of mine that runs that's out there.
Brian?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I do the Daryl Singletary show out there every year.
That's where I've seen you before.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there trying to figure out when you first come in where I've seen you before.
Yeah.
Because I've been down there at the Palace, and then he started that one over at Live Oak.
Yep.
I've been up there a couple of times.
So I do Live Oak too.
Yeah.
I'll do there. I think I'm there Sunday.
Yeah.
The 29th, I'm there doing a show there.
Yeah.
Riders Round.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep. Live Oak's great. The old doghouse.
Yeah, the old doghouse. The only thing I don't like about Live Oak, that bar right in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
I was shocked they didn't change it. I used to run sound at Doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think I met you there.
I was about to say, I either ran sound for you at like a whiskey jam, or I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, but they have a guitar player there that plays behind you. Mm-hmm. He's phenomenal. And he works at Live Oak.
Oh, okay.
He's there all the time, and he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
When you're up there doing those riders rounds, he's behind you playing electric.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Well, I know Randy Barnett does a lot of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been doing.
Him and I have been friends forever.
He's been doing some stuff with Kirby.
Yeah.
Which she used to be on The Voice.
Yeah. I've been friends with Randy forever.
He's a great guy, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I met him. Oh God, I can't even remember when I met him. I met him a long time ago, and we don't talk on the phone and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he's busy, I'm busy, and we'll run into each other. And how's it going? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good stuff. I like good people. When you meet good people,
Yep.
It's nothing but fun. I hate it when
it definitely gives you more to talk about.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm one of those. I hate going to places if it's just me and I don't know anybody that's going to be there.
Right.
I just feel weird.
Yeah. No, I've experienced that too.
What is that, Caitlin? What is that called?
What is what called?
Introvert or
introvert?
Is it introvert?
It's introvert. Yep.
Introverts usually don't want to go out at all, which is me.
Yeah.
Look, if I had a pool in the backyard, that's where you'd find me.
Oh yeah. Yep.
especially during the summer.
I'll
Maybe
go
a
to the
little
pool
bit.
during the summer just to be on the phone. And
Yeah.
put my feet in the water.
Yeah.
Like, I've done that a lot.
Hey, you could sit out there with your feet in the water and write a song if you wanted to.
Sure.
You could do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get in an environment, like have you got a chosen environment that helps you write songs?
Not really. I mean, I like doing Zoom writes when I'm in Florida. For
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do that. I've done that before, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because you go right back to vacation.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I've got another hour here. And
Right.
Yeah. To the boat, to the ocean, do something.
Right.
But, there's a lot of people that have told me that they have, like, they get in a little me space area.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they'll sit and write. But I'm kind of like, old school type. You get out of the shower and something's hitting you in the head,
Write it down.
Write it down.
Do a voice to yourself.
And do all those things, and it's like, I could be driving the car and every now and then just something hit,
Oh, yeah.
And I'll come up with a title or something like that. I'm starting to sound like a damn songwriter now.
Well, maybe you are.
No, I'm just a muse. I can't sit and write them. Linguistically, I cannot do that because I want to put my words in there, not the correct words.
Right.
And if you're looking for radio
you don't
play,
want to be politically correct.
yeah, I'm not the
Yeah.
because I'll be like, she cheated on me and I effed her boyfriend up and all that other stuff, and
Right.
I'd be doing all kinds of crap.
Yeah. Well,
Say it like you mean it.
yeah. I mean, there's certain people that would listen to that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think it would sell really, really good, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Every third word be a F-bomb or something,
Yeah.
Insane clown posse.
Yeah, Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
Dude, we could do Insane Clown Posse, but have it on a country level.
Oh, yeah.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Would they do the midget wrestling though?
I don't know if they would do that.
I've performed at the Troubadour.
The midget wrestling?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep.
I haven't been there. Not for that.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Do they do it often?
I don't know the schedule. I did one 2 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, 2 years ago I did at the Troubadour.
Yeah, because I know they do that country box down there.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Allen always sends me stuff on that all the time.
Yeah. Great.
It's weird.
It's fun. It's fun. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, I've been there like twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knocking it. I think everything's put together great. It's really good show. Even the performers that they have on the stage, during halftime or in between fights or stuff like that, everything is really good. It's set up great.
Yeah.
But
Until you see one of them little guys flying across the room. Because that happens. They're flying across the room.
Didn't they outlaw midget tossing?
What?
I think there used to be a thing where you could get midgets and toss them down a bowling lane or something, all kinds of stuff.
I haven't
Are
heard
you
of that.
thinking of Jackass?
Was it Jackass that did that?
Probably. With poor Wee Man.
Oh, Wee Man. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
So anyways, back to music. Back to Robert.
I haven't heard that one.
It's weird stuff that comes up, man. Caitlin has to keep me straight.
There you go.
You got to have good
Somebody's got to keep us all straight.
people. Oh, yeah. Got to have good people, man. I love all of it. And there was another song that you did. Crazy Over You. Did you write that? Or?
I did, yep. With some co-writers.
Yeah.
Unbelievable co-writers.
That's a good song,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
How's that doing?
Great.
I love
It's coming out on this record, Drinking Thinking record.
Sweet.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I believe the writers on that was Ben Calhoun, Corey Barker, and Jason Wyatt,
Okay.
my producer. Yeah, we got a killer one there.
Yeah. Because I was listening to that and I was just like, wow, ghost of girlfriends past.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, it was insane.
I mean, the hook is incredible in that.
Oh, yeah. I loved it.
Yeah. I think Carissa said she was going to send it over to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sent me that one and
Walker Chevrolet.
Yep. And a lot of that actually hit with me too, because even though I was born and raised in Nashville,
yep,
Dad had friends that had farms.
Yep.
And on weekends, I was out there on the farm helping them work on the farm and do stuff.
Yeah.
So, hell, 10 years old, I was put behind a damn steering wheel in a pickup truck.
Yeah.
And
me too. I worked on a farm too.
Yeah.
For my parents. Yep.
Yeah. And it just...
what a life. And there's none of that anymore. It's few and far between.
Well, you know, I was actually having a discussion with somebody the other day, and I actually feel sorry for kids today.
Yeah.
Because they didn't...
Well, it's a different world for sure.
Yeah, they don't get to experience that.
Well, and everything's expected.
Yeah.
You know, it's different.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like they start getting how old are kids now when they're on social media? What?
13.
Yeah, 13, 12.
10, 12, yeah.
Video games.
Oh, yeah.
And back then we had like 3 channels, and I was the channel changer for Dad. I was the remote control.
Yeah.
And every Saturday morning, dude, you didn't sleep in because it was a weekend.
Yeah.
You know, Dad's rolling you out of bed.
Oh, yeah. You're
6
up watching
a.m.
Bugs Bunny and all that stuff.
I thought I was doing really, really good on some Sundays or something like that. Mm-hmm. I could catch some cartoons in the morning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Have a bowl of Fruit Loops or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the rest of the time, I mean, we were out there. If it wasn't cutting it, baling it, we were stacking it, putting it up in the barn.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was 2 farms that he had me going and working on. They had a tobacco base.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, you ain't worked until you're out there cutting it.
Oh, yeah.
Staking it, hanging it in the barn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's work. Or working in the garden.
Yeah.
Pulling weeds.
Oh, yeah. It was nothing to walk around with a hoe in your hand and go down that row and I'll meet you at the other side.
Yeah.
You're there for an hour and a half, 2 hours going through that road, just making sure everything's weeded out.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You want it good, don't you? Yeah, okay. We can do it. Yeah. But these kids today, they're not experiencing that. I mean, I'm sure there are some select few that actually get to enjoy that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would say enjoy it, but
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I did too. School bus picks you up out in the country, riding to school. So different.
Oh, God, yes. You know where Trinity Lane is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Jones Avenue?
Oh, yeah.
That's where I grew up, over in that area.
Oh, wow.
Graduated Maplewood High School in 1983.
Oh,
God,
wow.
I'm old. It don't sound it like, you know, when you say that years and stuff like that, you're just like, okay. But then you stop and thinking, oh, we're in 26 now? I said, you remember the other day, Caitlin, I asked you what century are we in?
Right. You didn't ask me. You said that live.
Did I live?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like, well, can't edit that one out.
No.
He can edit this one, though.
I probably won't, because I still think it's funny.
Yeah. It is funny.
It's almost like, yeah, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to go on. We're going to go on to something else. So, Walker Chevrolet, because I remember a dealership that was Walker.
Yeah, that's in Franklin.
Yeah. That's what I was curious about. Was the vehicle actually from that dealership?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're friends of ours, and we've bought all our vehicles from there.
Yeah.
And we had just got this idea to promote the dealership. And then we actually did 2 versions. We did Chevrolet and Walker Chevrolet so that other dealerships could use their name on the song if they wanted to.
Right. Because, while I was listening to it, I was like, dude, this would be a great commercial.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had a lot of commercials.
And that's why we did it the way we did it, just in case, anybody else wanted to do that same thing. You just take out Walker and put in, their name.
Yeah. I can't even remember. Was it Clint Black? Is Clint Black Chevrolet still around?
I think it's, I think there's one on Murfreesboro Road that is called that. I think. I'm not sure.
It's not owned by Clint Black. It's a dealership name.
Yeah, they use his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There were so many daggum Chevy dealerships in the day. Remember Buddy Jim Reed or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They went away.
Yep. I remember that.
God. I'm reflecting back on my life history here. I worked at that dealership.
Oh, did you?
As a salesman.
Oh, wow.
That was during the second marriage. And the funniest story I got about it is I was working point as a salesman.
Oh, wow.
And there was this old man that came in. He was in an old, rusted, busted up Chevy truck.
Oh, yeah.
He was in overalls. He had a shirt that probably had way expired its life.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like worn out, and he had mud on him, and had mud on his boots, and nobody wanted to talk to him. And I went out there and I talked to him. The next thing you know, he's leaving with a brand new truck.
Yeah.
And he paid cash for it.
Yeah. Can't judge him,
You can't.
Can't judge a book by its cover.
And that's what I was taught as I was growing up, you know. Don't judge people just because you see them, You never know.
Then all of a sudden they're all going, I should have been the one out there selling that truck.
Oh, they gave me 5 tons of hell about that. Dude, you were working point. Y'all didn't want him, so I went out there.
Right.
Snooze, you lose.
Right. They couldn't really say anything to you. I mean, you were doing your job.
Yeah. And that's what it was all about, just trying to take care of people, trying to take care of the customer, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you got to do that.
Customer service.
You got to love customer service when you can find it.
Right. That's for sure.
Drives me nuts. What studio you usually use? Just your
We're
producer?
out in Spring Hill.
Okay.
Spring Hill. So, yep. That's where we do it at.
Cool beans.
Elliot Ditter, he owns Speakeasy out there.
Yeah.
It's a good studio. I mean, they're putting out as anything as good as top record labels are. And he basically, what he did was he bought like 17 acres out there, and it was just an old garage. And he turned it into a full-fledged, like, great studio.
Oh, yeah. If you got the right equipment and everything, it doesn't matter where in the hell the location is.
No, it doesn't. You wouldn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
People are looking on the property seeing the cars there, and they don't really know what it is.
Oh, yeah. I went, there's a street down there right next to the river, Cumberland River, and it goes into Shelby Park on the bottom side.
Yep.
The first time I ever helped anybody record was right there on that street.
Yep. He's on Joe Brown Road.
Yeah, and it was like you couldn't even tell it.
Right.
And you went in the house and you went down in the basement, and that whole basement was nothing but a recording studio.
Yeah, I've seen that many times. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That's actually what we're thinking about doing here. It's going to be fun.
I've seen that. I've seen people do that. I've seen basements, 2,500 square foot or more, huge basements, and they'll do 2 tracking sessions at once.
Yeah.
Because they're so big.
I don't know if you do this or not. When you record, are you doing the full band setup recording?
Oh, yeah.
Because I love that better. It's got more of a warmth to it.
Yeah. I know so many people that will go sit at a desk and they'll do everything except for steal and fiddle on the computer. And it's like, that's like AI.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand this AI stuff going on right now.
It's a big topic nowadays.
I just can't stand it. And it's like, you can listen to my stuff and tell the difference.
Right.
When you listen to, Crazy Over You, Walker, turn those up and listen. You can hear the band and you can hear the difference.
Yeah.
Versus AI.
Well, the one thing that I noticed on that AI stuff, if it's recorded by a person and then you go to the AI stuff and listen to it, you don't hear the strokes of the guitar.
That's right. You don't.
You don't hear any breath from the singer.
You don't.
And I'm just like,
you don't hear anything.
It takes a lot of that warmth out.
Yeah. And I have a friend of mine that was doing an interview with some movie people, and they basically told him, this was for Christmas.
Yeah.
And they basically told him, we're not doing any AI stuff. And when you register for some of these award shows in town to sing on them or to put your music in, they ask you on these questionnaires, is any of your music done by AI?
Yeah.
And if it is, they don't even look at it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know.
I'm okay with that. If you write, I have a friend of mine that he'll write songs and then he'll go in and play all the instruments and do everything on AI. So it's done so that AI does it the way he wants it. Mm-hmm. That's different. Or if you're a writer and you want to pitch the stuff to other artists, that's different too. You're not releasing it to radio.
Right.
But when we get a #1 hit on country radio that was AI generated, come on.
Dude, I was blown away by that.
The Breaking Rust guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
I had to block that on all my Spotify since that's the only thing that kept popping up.
Yeah.
That's what's weird because it hit that algorithm and it kept pushing it further and pushing it further.
Well, it's screwing artists. It's screwing the writers.
Yeah.
It's doing all that. And it's not fair when you're sitting here, spending 10 years in this town or however long it's been. Right.
Yeah.
For me, it's been a lot longer than that. And then all of a sudden somebody just out of the blue gets a #1 hit.
Yeah.
That's AI generated.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah. Go sing that live on stage.
Right. Right.
Well, what do you think about, because I do know a couple of writers, they've actually told me, but I'm not saying their names, but they told me they'll use the AI and they'll put in all their lyrics.
Yep.
And then they'll put, because they can hear it in their head.
Yeah.
And they're trying to actually tell the program how to do it, what they're hearing in their head.
Yep.
And then it takes them like 15 or 16 different times.
Yeah, see, so that's what I've got some friends that do that.
Yeah.
And they'll do AI, but they really don't. They'll play all the instruments the way they want it played on there, and then they'll do like what you're saying, and then they get it the way they want it when AI finishes it.
Yeah. And then, because honestly, that pegged with me because I was thinking, why in the hell go to a studio and pay some of these top studio prices to do a demo?
Right.
Because that's what it come across to me as. This is a demo.
Right.
And with demos back then, that's what you use to pitch your stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Because when an artist says they're going to cut your song, they're doing it the way they want to do it.
That's right. Well, and too, if it gets picked up by a major label, they're going to redo the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
The way they want it.
So that's interesting because I'm glad to get your take on that because I was very, very curious about how all that goes.
Yeah.
And I'm like you. I'm not pro AI. I'm not.
No.
Because there's some underhanded things that people are doing with it.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm for people being successful and making money, but the right way.
Yeah. I mean, if it helps you and you're in control of it, I don't really have a problem with that on a demo type thing.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was saying. Like, I don't have a problem if an artist does that just to pitch their song.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's not getting released to radio.
Yeah.
That's not climbing the charts.
Yeah.
That's not competing with other artists that are trying to make it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I wonder if.
But that AI deal that was climbing the charts like there was no tomorrow, knocking everybody out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I wonder how many people have used it and put like whole albums together or something, you know?
Couldn't tell you. I haven't heard of that, but the only thing I heard of was that one song.
Yeah. I never listened to it.
I didn't either. Like, I want to hear real stuff.
Did you ever listen to it, Caitlin?
On accident, because it was just on my Spotify running when I was driving.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it. I was like, oh, no. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been bamboozled by like a little punk rock AI group. I was like, who are these guys? This is cool. And then it said AI. And I was like, nope, block.
You got to.
Right. I mean, it even goes against what you're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Yeah. Just try to be authentic with everything.
Yeah.
Keep it real, man. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, people aren't going to respect that at all.
No.
And they're not going to respect whoever's doing it because it goes against every principle that everyone in this town is trying to do.
The bad part about it is, though, it doesn't matter what the hell it is. If it's producing a check, they're going to do it.
That's right. That's right.
Take the money out of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big proponent of do it because you love it.
Yeah.
If you do it because you love it, the money will come. Not quick, but it may come.
Yeah. For sure.
Until then, you know, it's crazy stuff. How long have you been doing music?
Since I was 18.
Wow.
Maybe even earlier than that.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Long time.
How many songs have you wrote?
Couple hundred.
I was talking to a guy the other day, and he said that he was somewhere around, I think, 75 songs, he said. Mm-hmm. And I said, how long have you been doing it? And he said, oh, I don't know, probably 2 years. And I was just like,
that's good.
So
I mean,
that's pretty even.
That's about how many we wrote last year.
Yeah.
Because we have enough product for 4 more records to come out after the one that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
So you figure, and that one record is the Robert Bacon and Friends Christmas. That's got about 40 on it right there.
Yeah.
And then each other record is 15. So.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a lot of friggin' songs, man.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite out of all of them?
Man, there's so many good ones. It's hard to choose. Probably Crazy Over You is the best one so far. But the most success has been Drinking Thinking and Out of the Blue, for sure.
Drinking Thinking does hit a good chord, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a lot of guys that normally they wouldn't talk to a girl.
Yeah.
But once they had like 2 or 3 good shots in them,
yeah.
dude, they're hitting every damn table that's got girls at it. What? Somebody go get his butt, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It was just hilarious as I'll get out. Mm-hmm. I loved it. It's good stuff.
That's definitely been the best song for us so far. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to ask, are you going to do like a album release party when it comes out?
I think we are for Drinking Thinking album. I think we are, yes. Possibly because I'm playing at the local during CMA Fest. Possibly then. That's in June.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get it out that quick or not. We might. It just depends.
Yeah. That'll be awesome.
Local's a good spot to do that at.
I'm trying to. I know now. I'm hoping we got our press credentials because for the past 2 years we were up there doing CMA Fest interviews in the press room, and we had fun with it. And I don't know. You have to make sure that we know if you do that release party and everything. Because if I can make it, I'd love to make it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got some really good stuff coming out, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, they're Crazy Over You was it was great. Walker Chevrolet, it hit with me. The Drinking Thinking, and dude, you're like on point with a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
We're very meticulous about it, and we don't just, if we don't finish it in one day, we don't. I mean, we make sure it's right.
Yeah. Well, that was going to be the other question I was thinking of is, how long does it normally take y'all to write a song?
We've done 3 a day.
Yeah.
We've done 2 a day. We've done 1 a day. It just depends on how much in depth we want to go into the song.
Yeah. Well, it's, I've heard all kinds of different timelines and stuff. And, and then I scratch my head because, back in the day, you hear all these people, well, we wrote this at a Waffle House or something, and makes you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. Not sure about that.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Well, I mean, they might have done it with Sweet Emotion.
Yeah.
Because there's a long time lapse on Sweet.
Right.
It's crazy.
Very possible.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you gotten into any of the like old school creating sounds when you do the music?
I mean, a lot of the Christmas stuff we do is we don't generally have steel on that because Christmas doesn't do country.
Yeah.
But the countryside, yes, for sure.
Well, I mean,
a lot of my Christmas stuff is more pop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard the record or not. It's on Spotify. But the country for sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
steel and fiddle. Yeah.
That's what I liked about your country because you've got like a rock influence on the country.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that. Mm-hmm.
And dude, the guitar licks and everything that was on that, I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it meshed really, really good.
Yeah. We get good players.
Dude, I get some of these newer artists that come into town and they actually do a recording.
Oh, yeah.
They're blown away by some of these studio players.
Oh, yeah. Brett Mason played on Drinking Thinking.
Yeah. And then, they're telling me, it was weird. I went in, these guys I didn't think they knew my song, and we're doing it in one cut. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those studio players are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. There's sometimes they'll play and then they'll be like, well, okay, what else do you need from me? I need to play, this key again or whatever. There's a lot of that going on too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, they're one or two takes at the most.
Oh yeah. I think it's amazing. I can't believe some of I want to get back, like, I want to find somebody that's fixing to record in the studio.
Oh yeah.
And I want to go and I won't say nothing. I won't touch nothing. I just want to go and watch the process.
Yeah. You should come sometime.
Because I remember, like I said, I was helping that guy out recording and stuff, and we would do the full band. We had we had the vocal booth just for the singer.
Oh yeah.
And but we were all reel to reel, and then we graduated to ADAT, and the new era now with all the boards and everything. I haven't really witnessed that. Now I would love to go in and witness.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun as I'll get out.
Yeah. Well, you can come to our next session.
Well, you got my number. Give me a holler.
I'll do it.
I would love to be there. Do I need to bring pizza?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, at Spring Hill, there's a little gas station, kind of Mexican restaurant we all go eat at. It's right by the studio.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll stop and pick up tacos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing like recording and having tacos.
Yeah. It's fun. A lot of fun. Bring the whiskey.
Well, I can do that too. I can stop and pick up a bottle or something. Just tell me what y'all like.
I'm a Jack guy.
You're still a Jack guy?
Yeah.
I like the Woodford Reserve, and I think what is that, Heaven Hill over there? I think I got.
David's bougie.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not bougie. I just like good stuff. I don't like the whiskey burn.
Oh, yeah, I don't either. No.
I like more smoother stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Because I'm old.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a Tennessee whiskey I tried out in, I can't remember, it was out in Columbia, and it was like that. It was real smooth. It was their Jack.
Yeah.
But it was made in Tennessee at their brewery.
Right.
And it was great. Very smooth.
There's a place right there on 3rd Avenue across from the Johnny Cash Museum.
Yeah, yeah.
I went over to there. I think, was it Big Machine Brewery? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And that's where I got that bottle, that James bottle. And I was blown away how smooth it was.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And then there was a couple of artists on, they'd never tried that before, and they tried it, and they were just like, dude, we got to go get some of this stuff. And I'm like, dude, they need to sponsor.
Right. For sure.
Yeah, just have some fun with it. I love it. Well, Robert, we're going to get off here.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah.
It's been interesting.
Thank you so much for having me.
I love hearing all your intake on some stuff. And
yeah,
this is
hopefully
cool.
I did good for you. Hopefully I gave you what you're looking for.
As long as somebody watches the show and they learn something,
right,
that does it for me.
Right, for sure.
Because everybody needs to keep learning every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daddy always told me, he said, the minute you think that you know everything,
yeah,
roll over.
Right.
You're done.
You're done. Right.
All right. If you don't mind looking at camera right there, and tell everybody where they can find you.
Okay. So robertbacon.com, official Robert Bacon on Instagram, and then I'm on all other socials too. But we're in the process now of redoing all the other socials. So the best place is YouTube or official Robert Bacon on Instagram or robertbacon.com.
Okay, awesome. I love it. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And tell everybody bye.
Thank y'all.
All right, everybody, we're out of here. Remember what I said, please. You don't realize how much it means, and I'm telling you, like, follow, share, subscribe. It helps everybody out, from us crazy old podcasters to all these artists. If you want an artist in your town, help them get their numbers up, because that's what the booking agent is looking at.
They're looking to see if you can fill seats.
Exactly.
If you can't, they're not booking you.
No, they won't even touch you.
They won't.
And then that person out there that's wanting that artist to be in their town, they'll never get to meet them.
Literally, they're just taking, $500 guitar player.
Yeah.
Get up and do acoustic.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of these fairs and festivals are.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's crazy. All right, everybody. We're out of here. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Bye.